It's a lovely living room you have here.
What up?
It's a beautiful living.
It's Robert.
Hey, I got somebody in here named Luigi. Where the fuck you at, dog?
Where Luigi?
Luigi. Oh. I got a sister in here, man. Where's she at? Her name is Amy. Amy, where's she at?
Where you at? Are you here?
Don't duck, Amy. We see you.
Why are you sticking your ass out in the aisle?
Love it. Guys, I know you do crap loads of these conventions. You do them all the time. But I wanted to ask you, do you remember your first time? Do you remember the first convention?
I was a sophomore in high school. Oh, first time for a convention.
Yes. I mean, we can go there if you want. I'm interested to hear
The first time for what?
the conventions, like the first convention.
Man, we was
New York City Comic Con.
Yeah, New York was the first one we did.
October in 2013, right after the game came out.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Stan do autographs and stuff though. Yeah, and then we went to Stanley's Kamikaze after that, and then we didn't do another one for like 4 years.
Yeah. But it was crazy though. It was like, to see the people how they came out just to see us physically for these characters, you know what I'm saying? Because at first, Rockstar wanted us to kind of sit back and let the characters, do their thing. But when we came out to New York Comic Con, man, it was.
Yeah, it was. We were kind of concerned about it. Steven was all worried about it because he wants to get out there, but he was worried because IGN was producing it and Rockstar wasn't.
Okay.
And IGN was promoting it, and we were walking down the hallway at the Javits Center, which if you guys don't know the Javits Center in New York, it's like the LA Convention Center here, where it's just like massive, right? And there's a line all the way down the hallway, right? We're walking up there, and people go, hey. And I said to Steven, I go, yeah, it looks like we're gonna be all right, man. We're gonna have a crowd. And the room held like 1,000 people. And so we walked around the corner to get to the door to go in, and the guy that was there, the bouncer, he's like he goes, all right, that's all we have room for. So all those people down the hall, they didn't get to get into the thing. So yeah, that was pretty eye-opening right there, that we knew how huge this was gonna be.
Did you feel a wee bit of nerves?
You said a wee bit.
I said a wee bit.
A wee bit.
No, it's enough for me here.
You guys, people come up to me all the time and they go, I love your accent.
Yeah, no, it's
And
good.
I'm like, you've got the accent. I don't have the accent. But did you have a wee bit of nerves?
Nah, we didn't have a wee bit of nerves because. Yeah, this right, I mean, we dove right into this because we had to wait for a minute before we can really step out and tell these people who we were as, Sean Fontino, Ned Luke, Stephen Ogg for these characters. So we dove right in. I'm talking about we rushed into the room and lit it up, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. And Melee, I'm gonna go over to you.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So Melee, I know that when you came to this game, you didn't have acting experience, you didn't come from an acting background, but I wanted to ask you, did your musical background help you in any way when you approached the script, approached the character?
Not really. What helped me was it being a character that's from Los Angeles, because I know the lingo. I didn't have to make this character up. I was more or less myself, so I put Melee on CJ, and then that's what created it.
What were some of the biggest lessons you learned in those early stages?
That perfect doesn't mean that that's it, because they'll say perfect, and then I'll do it 10 more times.
Was there a line that you were like, oh my God, do I have to say this again?
Yes, because with CJ, if you guys know, when he eats a lot, he gets big. So now you have to say it in a heavier voice, like you're out of breath when you talk. And the script is already thicker than the Bible. So I gotta do it one way, and then I gotta come back and do it again. And then, like I say, when they say perfect, that doesn't mean it's
It'll never mean perfect.
I'm wondering now if somebody says the word perfect to you, you go, oh.
To me, perfect means perfect. That's it. You know?
And I like the way that you all have embraced the community. I think with there's some actors that I meet and some people in video games where they do the game and they don't have a connection to the role and they don't really go out and meet fans. But you guys, did you make a conscious effort?
Well, those guys are douchebags.
I'm not
Really?
playing games.
Look, you have to understand that if you don't have the fans, you don't got nothing. You've got nothing. You know, we have sold what 255 million copies of this game. So, you know, that means there's 255 million people out there that want to meet you, that want to know you, that want to, you know, talk to you or whatever. You know, so you're walking down the street and someone says, "Michael, you're Michael." You go, "Yeah, that's right. Hey, what's up, dude? Yeah, you get your phone? Take your camera out. Let's go." Because, and I say it all the time, don't I? The fans are the game.
Yeah.
The fans are the game. It's
You a
not-
goddamn lie. You don't say that all the time. Nah, he does. He said
I do. Fans are the game. Hashtag fans are the game. Because if you don't have them, you got nothing.
Yeah, me and this dude, man, we travel the world together, and we stand behind these characters, and also this game, man, Grand Theft Auto 5. We go around the world, man, and we go everywhere, and it be some people that would be looking down, taking our orders while we ordering, and then they'll hear our voices and look up and be like, "Oh shit!"
It just happened at lunch today.
Yeah, it happened at us today. And me and him, man, we will make sure because we go out. We finna, you know, Melee getting on this boat with us and getting out of here to go do these Comic Cons.
Melee crushing this boat, man.
He's
He's
crushing
sinking.
it, and he's good at what he's doing. But man, we embrace this, man. I embrace it. You know, I get more people calling me Franklin than Solo or Sean, and that's cool. I love it. I'm not gonna never say don't call me that. You know what I'm saying? My name is Sean. Don't call me Franklin. You can call me Franklin. My last name would be Clinton. I wouldn't give a damn. That's what it is. So that's
Yeah,
what
the only time I got mad was when my wife called me Michael. I didn't know. You know what? No. I mean, Michael Townley. No, DeSanta. No, whatever the fuck our new last name is.
Yeah, I think some people, I don't know why some people get precious about it because, you know, you guys have brought joy and fun and escapism to people, right? You guys, you love this game, right?
You'd be surprised, man, how much when we travel the world, we've met people that like going through depression or going through illnesses, and they come to us and say, "Man, you know, I made it through whatever I was going through by just playing this game."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like in Brazil, Esteban. Man, we met a guy that he changed my life, man, in a kind of a small way, man. He made it, you know, because I felt bad for this guy, man. And rest in peace to that guy too, man. But we meet a lot of people that definitely comes up to us and let us know that this game has helped them out. You know, got them through the rough times, got them through some hard times, and it got them through some great times, you know, because you can shut this shit down and just shut the world down and go play this game.
But they have so much time invested, hours and hours and hours invested in this game, to where if somebody recognizes you and you don't recognize them back, that's not being cool to the support base. Because without y'all, it wouldn't do shit.
Yeah.
It'll sell 2 copies. Nobody will be here to see us. None of that. So for you guys to have hours and hours invested into a character, and when you see him, you say, "Hey, Franklin," or "Hey, CJ," nah, I don't get mad at that because that's when you know me. Remember Al Bundy?
Yeah.
Okay, I knew him from Al Bundy before he had the Martin family. If I would see him, I'd be like, "Hey, what's up, Al?"
No, you're right. You know, it's different from watching a movie, like maybe TV shows, because you're kind of, but with movies, you watch them for a couple of hours, you're like, cool, like, that's great. But with these characters, my God, when I played GTA 5 specifically, I hadn't been to LA before, right? And then when I finally came to LA, I know it's not, you know, LA, but, you know, it looks fairly similar, obviously. And my friend was driving me around, and I went, oh, this looks like the bit where Michael does this thing, and he went, who's Michael? And I was like, this is where, and he was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, oh.
We get that stuff all the time. Like where people will come to LA and they'll, you know, take a picture by Berto Beach House.
Yeah.
You know, with the yellow stairs. You know, yeah, that's it right there with the yellow stairs. You know, good looking out, homie. Yeah, take a picture of that. You know, or the Griffith Observatory. You know, they'll like this dude Dark Viper, who's a big streamer. He did a whole thing where he did, "Davey, how you doing?" You know, he did the whole thing like up there on the observatory. You know, and you find those places. I guess my house burned down in the fires. Or no, got hit by lightning or something. The house they modeled Michael's house after. I got pictures of it on fire. Yeah, it's sad. Somebody was firing rockets at my house.
When I finally went to Santa Monica, I was with my ex-husband at the time, and I went, oh, this is the bit that I ran like 5 people over here. And he's like, what are you talking about? I was like, that whole trip was just me pointing at stuff. But you know, it's a lot of responsibility, you know, like do you feel the weight on your shoulders of having to hold those stories for people? You were mentioning some heartfelt stories.
No, I don't feel the weight of it. You know, we good with it. That's what my shoulders is for. You know, to be here and you know, get a fans what they looking for. You know, they support this game and they keeping us going for a long time. You got GTA 5 has been going now since 2013, and that's because of the fans. That's not because of us. Yeah, we did do great work with pouring our lifestyles and pouring our charisma into these characters, but it's these fans out here that's keeping this game going. You know what I'm saying? So no, it's not rough on our shoulders. Shit, that's what our shoulders are made for.
Yeah. And the other thing that's crazy too is that, you know, every year you get a whole nother round of fans. You know, from what I understand, this game sells about 5 million copies a quarter. So, you know, somewhere out there, some 13, 14-year-old kid's parents have just gone, all right, you can get the game. Jesus, leave me alone. Don't ask me again. And now it's happening with San Andreas with the remaster and everything. Yeah, that's a whole new, you know, launch or whatever. You know, so it's just more stuff. You know, and it just keeps happening and happening. That's Rockstar, man. They're incredible.
I have to ask about GTA 6.
Okay, but if we answer, we're gonna have to kill you.
Well, I've watched several. I do a lot of research before I got on these panels. I watched a lot of interviews with all of you, and Ned has noted the big bums. The big bums on the trailer, big arse.
Oh, big bums. What is that? That's like Scottish for asses?
Yeah, big bouncy bums.
Yeah, there's some big asses in Miami. And these guys love that shit. These two are like, they're like, what are you talking about, big asses, man? There's some fine asses right there, man. That's what an ass is supposed to look like. See, I'm an ass involved over there.
Sean and Bailey, you like a bouncy bum.
Yeah.
How did I get involved in this conversation?
You started coming on the cons, brother.
I mean, the trailer looks absolutely stunning. What were your first impressions when you saw this trailer? It's gorgeous.
I mean, it don't shock me, man. You know, Rockstar is Rockstar.
Yeah.
They don't do nothing but get better and better and better and better with the graphics, you know, because we go way back to the original, just GTA, and you see where it's at, man, on to San Andreas, 4, and then just keep going to 5, so you can only expect that GTA 6 is going to be a whole other level, you know what I'm saying? So Rockstar is going to make sure that, you know, that's why it's taking a little more longer to come out than, you know, people wanted to, because they're going to make sure they give you a masterpiece and not just a piece of work. So you just got to be patient, it's coming.
Well, yeah, I mean the changes in the technology.
Yeah, but at the
Your
time, whenever period it is, they have the best technology at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
GTA 6 made San Andreas look pixelated and very old. But during that time, that was the best technology that they had.
When San Andreas came out, it was like, oh my God, look at this dude, right?
Yeah.
Now you look at it and it's like,
It's pixelated looking like.
it's still, oh my God, look at this dude. right? But it changes, you know, because it changed from that to GTA 4, and then from 4 to 5. Like you look at Nico Bellic and you go, Nico, what's wrong with you? You know, and then you go to 5 and you got, you know, Franklin and Trevor. Trevor looks like shit, but you got Franklin and you got Michael, who's just like, you know, so handsome. And you know, you're like, oh my God, but now you got this thing coming out. You see the trailer and you got this what's his name? Jason, yeah, thank you. You got Jason, who's like jacked and hot looking and all that kind of. And then you got Lucia, who's just like, you know, a smoke show. And it's like, you know, okay, well, we've got till May 26th, 2026 to, you know, then we're fucking history.
No. No, right?
Y'all believe that. Y'all don't believe that, right?
Oh, you guys are gonna stick around, right?
Y'all don't believe that, man. I tell you what though, with GTA 6, man, we know it's going to be great, but GTA 5 set a bar that GTA 6 got to fucking work and jump.
Yes.
And I expect them to do that, but they got to work on it.
Oh, 100%.
Because, you know, we doing these interviews and stuff, this shit come with 10 years of me and this dude getting to know each other over time and shit, man. Cause I couldn't stand him on the set.
Oh, you're so full of shit. All you gotta say is,
I couldn't stand this dude. No, it wasn't him. It was Steven. I'm sure.
yeah.
No, it was him. It was both of them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. You know, I built one thing about this game though. GTA 5, it did make me step out of my comfort zone because I'm a dude from the streets. I'm from LA. You know, I'm from South Central, and that's all I knew was motorcycle lowriders. I got a homeboy in here right now, BJ over here, man. He's from Pasadena. He's a street dude too. And he come a long way, you know what I'm saying? He's a pastor now, and he's on insurance company. He's an amazing car collector. But we come from somewhere that this game has took me to step out of my zone. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm talking intellectual in panels and on stages, and I met this dude, man, like a big brother to me. This dude ain't going nowhere. This is my family. This is my cousin right here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, I owe it to Rockstar. And I'm gonna always pay that debt to him.
Do you guys believe, just off the back of what you're saying, like, do you believe I guess, fate? There is talent, there is timing, there's fate, and I've done hundreds of panels over the years I've been doing this, and I love the way that stories come together, actors finding parts or falling into parts, and then all of a sudden they find themselves with communities who love them. Do you feel there was a sense of fate, or was it luck or timing with you guys?
Well, for me, you know, I've been an actor now for about 40 years. And when I auditioned for this game, I had left the business. Just like Michael had left the business. You know, I was basically out of it. I was so bitter on the whole Hollywood thing. You know, I'd been out here for 18 years. I'd been in New York for, you know, ever, and came back out here. I mean, the acting business, like you think, okay, wow, these guys are overnight sensations, right? Well, for me, that night was 28 years long. You know what I mean? Up, down, bankruptcy, freaking good, bankruptcy, you know, good, boom, good. You know, and that's just how it is. And as you know, as an actor in your career, I mean, until you do hit that thing. So was it fate? It had to be because I needed it to be at the time. You know, it was my first audition back in New York, and I almost didn't do it. I told them I'm not doing a video game. I'm an actor. You know, and they said, well, it's by Rockstar. Who the fuck's Rockstar? Well, they make GTA 5 or GTA and Red Dead, and I go, well, I know those games. Send me material. You know, so that was kind of fateful, you know, in a way. And it was also, you know, good that the other guy who auditioned for Michael, you know, sucked. But no, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. He was here. I'm sorry.
Like Melee, his story.
Yeah.
It's a cold story with him. You know what I'm saying? He made us all proud from the neighborhood. You know, you got to remember when he did CJ, got casted for CJ, we were all in the mischief. We was doing a bunch of crazy shit back then.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that, but we don't come from no put together on it, you know, throw us in here and do this. Like, we really from what's going on with that. And to be able to have an opportunity like this is a blessing. I don't think that it was luck. I think that everything happens, and it happens for a reason. We all supposed to be in this room together today. It's all written. I don't know if you ever had deja vu or something that you dreamed before, and you don't remember that shit until it happened. So that lets you know that things were written to go the way they went. And there was a couple times that I had doubt in my mind if I was gonna get the role, because when I pulled up to the auditions, it was me and every other motherfucker out there. You know what I mean? And doubt kind of set in my mind, like, damn, man, get this, there's so many people. But when they had me come read for the second time, before some people even went once, then I'm kind of like, ooh, I might have this. You know what I mean? And then to be from LA and had an LA lingo, you couldn't get nobody from somewhere else to know how we told. You know what I mean? And Rockstar is real selective with, they the best at what they do. You know what I mean? So to get somebody that was authentic, that knew the lingo, that really come from that, like, you know, that's a brilliant company.
Each one of you.
That's what I want.
Oh, we're about to go to fact questions in a second. Before we end this part of the panel, I just want to say, you guys, each and every one of you, did such a brilliant job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, you guys, get your wee hands up. Right, I'm coming down. I'm gonna get the steps in.
Hey man.
Or maybe someone that came up to you, or things that people have said to you.
Shit, mine, man, is just being on the set, you know, just working, you know, going to the set and just going through the experience of creating this GTA 5, you know what I'm saying? Like, our stuff might have been different from Melee because all the characters and all the side characters and the actors in GTA 5, we all got a choice, you know, had a chance to meet each other and work together on set. Melee's might have been a little different than ours, you know what I'm saying? So that moment of just, you know, being in the studio, something I never could have thought in my wildest dreams of being a part of, that was like the best stuff, man, of working on this game, you know, because it's something I'll never, ever forget. Never.
Yeah, for me, it was pretty much the same thing. I mean, we had a great set, and it was, you know, I say this a lot also because we do a lot of these panels, but I mean, when you can wake up and go, oh man, I gotta go to work, you know, instead of, oh man, I gotta go to work, you know, that's where you really appreciate it, you know, because I don't think there was ever a bad day on the set, ever. Well, there was one, but I won't talk about it. But there was that fucker. But yeah, for the most part though, I mean, it was just a joy to go to work every day. We had this young crew of these genius kids, you know, they were running all the mocap and all that kind of stuff, you know, and they would come in, Corey would come in with some kind of weird invention that he made, you know, and you look at two pieces of 2x4 nailed together with balls all over them, and he points it at me, and all of a sudden I'm up on the screen. It was a camera that he invented. You know, and then the next thing you know, they got these old VHS boxes with balls on them. Everything had balls on them, which, you know, is you know, yeah, that's motion capture.
I don't know if y'all's was the same as mine. Y'all had the suits with all the balls?
Yeah.
I made them take all of the cameras out that was in the thing, because I didn't want them to catch me in that tight wetsuit.
Yeah, but they don't really catch you, they just catch your skeleton.
No, but you're not gonna have this on film. Like, you know when they scuba diving, you know how tight that suit is? You're not gonna get a picture of me in that with balls all over the suit. So the computer stuff, they kept in there, but all the cameras, y'all gotta take all them out before I walk out here.
Those were the cameras that were grabbing your balls.
No did.
That's Johnny. Really want to see what the suit would be like. Okay, and let's go. Brian, and what's your name again, sir? Okay, so one question each. Brian, you go.
Oh, all right. Hi, I love all the stuff you do. And I'm sure it's no secret that Rockstar Games and Grand Theft Auto have been influenced by movies, say like Goodfellas, The Godfather, or even TV shows like The Sopranos. And I'm curious to know, has there been a moment where you guys like recognize the material within your work? Like, hey, this is familiar from somewhere. I feel like I've seen something like that.
Well, we get the movie Heat a lot, and I've never watched the movie Heat, so I don't know. But you know, I was a Sopranos fan, big Sopranos fan. I watched that all the time. And yeah, you can see that. Like Michael had a shrink. You know, maybe that was inspired by the Sopranos. I don't think Michael's shrink was quite like Tony Soprano's shrink, though. You know, my shrink was it was something else, man. But yeah, I think, you know, everything's inspired by something. You know, there's very little original stuff anymore, it seems like. But yeah, that was Sopranos. I mean, yeah, all that stuff. It's gangster shit, right? Colors, right? Colors
Exactly.
and all that shit. Yeah.
Adwai, do you want to ask a question?
So my question is, So a lot of video games have been getting adaptations in movies and shows, and I wanted your opinions if you think Grand Theft Auto would work well as either a movie or show. If that would be something you would be interested in if Rockstar pursued that as an option.
Never happened.
I mean, you know, come on, man. Grand Theft Auto would be a hell of a TV series. It'd
Yeah.
be a hell of a movie. It'll be, you know, anything that Rockstar, if they was to venture into that, which I doubt it. They would
Yeah.
never, they would
You
never.
know
do
why?
it.
How much is a movie ticket? A movie, $20, right? How much is a video game? Okay, so which one make more sense? Like making a movie is like low budget money to them compared to what they doing with the sales.
Yeah.
And what they said GTA 6 is gonna cost, I don't know if everybody can afford that.
I think that you know, the thing about it being a movie or whatever, I don't think it'll ever happen. But I think it would be great because, yeah, as a TV series, because every heist would be a series, would be a season. You know, you can have unlimited seasons of it, but I don't see that happening because you know what? They're a gaming company. They look at themselves as a gaming company, I believe. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it because our game's bigger than any movie or TV series ever
Yeah,
was.
well, TV people need to call us, and they need to put us all in that shit.
Yeah, well,
Don't go get Will Smith, go get Melee.
yeah, exactly. And you know what else? Let's have the movies copy the fucking video games for a change, right? Look at what The Last of Us is doing.
Hey, man. Hey, how many of y'all play Modern Warfare?
Yeah.
Any of y'all hackers in here?
Nope.
I got a guy over here, man. He on my team, man. He's a hacker. His name is Luigi right here, man. And we got a cold little crew. We be killing shit up on Modern Warfare, Call of Duty, man.
Hacker.
Y'all look out for him, man. His name is Luigi. He's a hacker. He's a cheater.
And report him.
Yeah, shooting, yeah. You see that,
Hacking Luigi being motherfucker. Look at him over there. All right, next question.
We've got another question over here. Hello, my friend. What's your name and question?
Bill, thank you for joining our expo today. Wanted to know if there's any adventures you want to see your characters have in the future.
I want to see Franklin in GTA 6.
I want to see CJ in GTA 6. Yeah, that's what I want to see, man. I want to see how that gangster walk works at like 75.
Walker, I gotta
Yeah.
scoot up like this.
Right, and you'd be like this. You'd be like, take those damn cameras down. I don't want nobody seeing me in this suit. We might give me your ass.
Okay, we're over this side of the room now. Hello there. Oh gosh, I'm cracking over here. What's your name and question?
My name is Sam. I'm the coordinator, guys. My question is for Ned. I was wondering if you could tell us about your involvement with Red Dead Redemption 2, because you were in Red Dead Redemption 2. But I was wondering if you could tell us your story about Red Dead 2.
Well,
Your involvement.
yeah, Red Dead 2. I did a little. I did some animations in it and stuff like the walks, you know, and stuff like that, sitting around a campfire. But then I also had a part, like a cutscene where I was playing a moonshiner, and you know, it was a good scene. You know, we send out, if you've ever played the game, there's a scene where they either John Marston or Arthur Morgan can come across you in the swampy kind of area, and they send you out on missions to go find sarsaparilla or something to make moonshine with. So they were, I think, afraid that it was going to become Where's Michael, right? And I did a character voice that was like, he was kind of like this right here, and I said, you might be give me some of that sarsaparilla. That's some good stuff there. You know, make you some good ass moonshine, you know? And I don't think anybody would have recognized that as Michael, but they took the voice out just like I knew they would. They put some dude in there that sounded like a freaking accountant, you know? But then they left me in the credits. So the credits said Ned Luke, you know, and everybody's like, it became, where's Michael? Ned Luke's in the game. Where's Michael? Where's Michael? So I kind of trolled Rockstar a little bit. And 'cause every time somebody would put that, I would just say, it's a mystery. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. And it took about 8 months for somebody to finally nail my character. And it was, he did like an 1.5-hour video. So that's the Red Dead story.
Thank you.
That's a
very
good
much.
story.
Over
Red
here.
Dead's a good game, guys. Go play it.
Yes, it's a great game. Over here, what was your name and what's your question?
My name is Damo, and so I started playing GTA 5, fell in love. Greatest game I've ever played in my entire life. Went into roleplay. What I want to know is, I run a community of 30,000, and that game really helps people who want to get away from life sometimes, because it can be tough. And I didn't understand it. And when I started playing with that community and seeing the lives that were being changed outside of the game because of the friendships that we were building in the game, I just want to know, did you know you guys are going to make that impact and really change lives in a positive way in and outside of the game?
Yeah. Dude, you got no clue that's gonna happen. You're doing a video game, and especially if you're a gamer. Like I don't know. Are you a gamer?
Not really.
Okay, so Sol and I play video games, and you know, you play it for that fun, you know, and everything. But you don't realize as you're doing this that somebody just might need that game to save their life. And it's weird, you know, but it's effective, you know. I mean, it makes you think, wow, this is incredible. You know, you don't realize that that you're gonna have an impact like that. And then the role play community, you know, Solo is a big part of that. And
Yeah, that role play stuff is crazy, man. Because no, it's good, but it's a
Good crazy.
It's a crazy world for
Yeah.
real. Because you know, I brought Rockstar gave me permission to take Franklin and put him into my own RP server, which is called Franklin's World. But I had a couple of little girlfriends in there that were like my little girlfriends in that world. And it's like they take that shit serious.
They thought they were really girlfriend.
Yeah.
So I had to back away from that RP service stuff because my wife started like, hey man,
Hold on, man. Why you getting pixelated lap dances?
no, for real, you know, and I was streaming it, and so my wife used to be sitting up in the room looking at it on YouTube, and this girl, she used to can make her character come and dance all on my lap and moaning, and then I gotta act, I gotta role play, so I gotta like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So my wife was like, hey, cut that shit out or you move out. And I had to
Which is exactly the reason that I don't do role play.
Yeah,
Because it's
you better not. Amy will kick your ass.
Oh, upside down and backwards. But here's the thing about that role play is that, you know, it actually, it's also a really good thing because you're making friends from across the planet, you know, and it opens up a world to you where if you are, like, say, extremely introverted, or if you're, you know, socially awkward or whatever, you know, that you can be something in that, and maybe it teaches you that you can be that in the real world as well. You know, so you can take that from, you know, to, yo man, what's up, babe? You know, because that's what you're doing when you're role playing. So if you are doing that and you think you can only do it there, I'm gonna tell you right now, get out of the basement, quit jerking off and playing the game, touch grass, and go be that role play guy in the world. You know, go out there and meet the people because it's just as easy in the real world as it is in that world. So just go get it, man. Go get it. That's why I have my server, my Discord server, Big Daddy's Playground. I got a bunch of kids in there. They're awesome. They are kind to each other. They love each other, and they have a lot of fun. And a lot of them become great friends. You know, because of this game and because of, you know, that whole deal. So fucking A, Bubba, go do it.
Hey, that was some good shit, man.
Yeah, way to make me beat deep.
Thank you for your question. What's your name, my friend?
What's up, fellas? My name is Emilio, and I am from Los Angeles.
Hold on, did you just say what's up, cuz?
No.
Oh.
LA native, just like you guys, just want to kind of let everybody know, like, what is it that you guys can give for advice, or just kind of support for the people that are kind of trying to be like you guys, you know, voice actors. what kind of advice would you guys give to the younger generation or anybody who's looking forward to doing the same thing as you guys?
I couldn't even.
I didn't hear a word you said, but that looked like a really good question.
Advice. What advice would you give to people who want to follow in your footsteps, do what you're doing, voice acting, that kind of thing?
I say this all the time with that, man. That's like hard advice to give, and to just give a politically correct advice is just to, you know, go do voice acting, get a voice acting agent, and just, you know, keep your fingers crossed that it'll, you know, you'll come across something like this, you know, if this is what you want to pursue. With me, mine wasn't what I knew, because I didn't know nothing about motion caption or acting in a video game. Mine came from a friend of mine, so it was not what I knew, it was who I knew. So I got lucky. So if you know somebody that's in a video game world that know these big companies and they can pull you into an audition, because it wasn't that me and Melee got the role. You know, we just knew somebody that said, hey, they auditioning here. And we just went and just, you know, did what we had to do, and we got picked. So
Hold on. His name is DJ Pooh. For y'all that don't know who he is, y'all can see Friday. See the movie Friday? You know the dude red and they got the chain took? That's DJ Pooh.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I was supposed to put out records with Pooh, and we never put out any music. But by me having a relationship with Pooh, I was able to get the audition for Grand Theft Auto, and he couldn't guarantee nothing. Same thing like with Solo. The same person got us in. He didn't say, oh, pick this guy. It was up to Rockstar to pick us, but he got us the opportunity. That's like if you play sports and somebody said, hey, I can get you a shot at the league, but it's up to them. You gotta go in there and do what you do. So, like, you can't give a politically correct answer for something like that. Like, I think now you need voiceover reels and different shit like that. But sometimes relationships can get you in places that money can't even get you in.
Yeah, but it's different. Like, Ned's experience is
Yeah, you have to be, in my opinion, you need to be prepared. And in the voice acting world, for me, I think that the best preparation is to get into an improvisation class, get into an improv class, and learn how to think on your feet, learn how to, you gotta learn how to be funny, like at least in our world. But you have to study. You know, I've never quit studying. You know, I mean, I don't take acting class anymore. I did 14 years probably at Beverly Hills Playhouse here in LA. But, you know, you got to study people. You got to study life. You got to study film. You got to study television, because you know what? At the end of the day, it's not voice acting; it's acting. Yeah. And these guys go, well, you know, we got picked for this. We got picked. No, you didn't. You didn't get fucking picked. You guys took those roles. You guys took those roles because you brought your shit to those roles, which is what acting is. So don't sit here and say that you're not an actor, that you weren't an actor, because maybe you were an actor.
Okay, but look,
you know what I'm saying?
Mine was a little bit more, okay, they handed me Menace to Society, the script.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I seen that movie so many times, I didn't need to see the script.
Yeah.
So I was going off what I already knew. And I don't know if the dude was like, hey man, you fucking really
Right, but you brought you to it.
Yeah, but I already knew the words and
Doesn't matter. You brought you to those words.
No, let's say it like this. Look, when me and Melee came, when we be saying that, like I said this the whole time on the set of filming GTA 5, I'm not a fucking actor. Bullshit. I'm not an actor. I kept saying this, right?
I kept saying bullshit.
But let me say why we say this. Because they wanted us to just be something that an actor couldn't be. An actor couldn't come in and be a dude from the hood, Franklin or CJ.
I could.
So that's what happened. No.
Bullshit.
So that's what had happened. It was like, you know, it was just meant for us. But Rockstar knew what they were looking for, and I think Rockstar definitely was looking for authenticity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They didn't want an actor to act like he's from Grove Street or Los Santos.
Well,
they wanted to pick somebody that has roots in the streets.
If you remember, we had that one dude came on set.
Man, he was an actor, and he was horrible.
And he couldn't pull it off.
This dude tried to play stretch. He tried to really play stretch. If you listen to the stretch, that when he came and said, "Oh, you better show your homeboy some respect." Listen to how he sounded. He was an actor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what they wanted for these lead characters, is someone that's really, really in there. Now, I understand what Ned's saying, don't never shoot ourselves down for being actors, because as of now, 15 years, I'm a solid actor. You know, because I did a great performance in this damn game.
Yeah.
And I'm also in a couple movies that DJ Pooh did, you know,
Exactly. The Wash.
The Wash and Three Strikes and stuff like
Mr.
that.
Kidnappers again.
Yeah, but the role I played was a street role.
We have time for one quick question. Wait with this lovely friend here. What's your name, my friend? Oh yes, stand up. You look amazing. What's your name?
Kinsley. And this is actually coming from NetLoop. Now, for new GTA 6, will we be able to see Meltdown 2?
You're going to see a meltdown in about 2 seconds. You keep asking those GTA 6 questions, brother. You're going to see the meltdown in your ass.
Hey, no digging.
Before we end the panel completely, let's have a round of applause for you guys, the fan questions.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you guys so much. So much.
I just wanted to say thank you so much for being here with us. As I said, it's an absolute honor to share the stage with all three of you. I've loved these games, San Andreas, GTA 5. It's really, again, the amount of hours I spent on those games, so thank you very much, gentlemen.
Thank you.
You are very welcome. Thank you. We Claire, everybody. We Claire.
Hey, Luigi, I'll see you tonight.
Everybody get to the tables. Those, you got it, man.